Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese fail sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with the sound of rolling through Starbucks to get a drink and finding out after you've already drank half a venti that they didn't actually put oat milk in, but it's real milk instead.
Wow, this tastes actually pretty good. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That is my world.
Damn.
Right now, I got halfway. Like I stopped in because I had to take him in, and I was like, man, I also stopped in to get a little more things for trying to get some yard work done. And so I was just grabbing something to go before we started. There's the pylon to start this off, and honest to God, I got halfway through the drink, and I literally, as you said, I was like, this tastes pretty good, but also I was like, different.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't taste this way. And then I looked at the thing, and I was like,
uh-oh.
No! I felt so betrayed.
Well, speaking of betrayal,
it's gonna be a bad day
right now. I mean, we have a double
Yes.
cannon rush on
Double.
both sides
Yes.
at the same time. This is always classic because typically when both players are doing this, both cannons typically go off, and it's just a matter of who can do more damage and get probes out to go create another base. He's pulling a bunch of probes now, and that one cannon down below is putting in work. And you know what? He's like, yeah, I'm going to sack a whole bunch of probes here just to get rid of the pylon, and that way this cannon can finish in time, and then if he puts down another pylon, that, the cannons will be able to get hit. So that's actually a decent defend. I normally don't like that sort of stuff. He didn't even build a Zealot. I would have preferred him to, Chrono Boost out a Zealot, because it's not like a cannon even went down, right? He just put the pylon down.
Yeah.
He put a cannon down himself. So, I feel like he sacked a little bit too much there. I commend him for pulling and making a move. But meanwhile, on the other side, it's the same sort of deal. So it actually looks like both players, just when I said usually they both happen, looks like both players are going to fail.
Yeah, well, it's a classic double fail, which is how I feel after drinking all of that real milk. But yeah, I mean, hey, listen. Now, I guess the question is, who had to sack more, since this is a mirror matchup, to make this happen?
Wolf.
We looked at the units lost?
Oh,
was
Wolf.
it Wolf by miles?
Oh, by miles. He's not even collecting gas yet. I mean, look at this guy. Galsy already got double gas, already has expanded. Down here, he can't even expand because he has a cannon here at the natural. And because he pulled so many probes and killed off, like, I'm okay with the pull. But the moment you've realized that this was in range and you were losing like 5-6 probes, actually 10 in total, that's way too much. Like, he needed to just pull enough, realize, maybe I lost 2 probes. Let's go back there. Let's get gas. We put the cannon down. We'll Chrono Boost out a Zealot, and you're going to be fine. But no, that's not what happened here. And it seems as though Galsy is way ahead already in this game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, without question. Just the natural expansion by itself would be a problem, but he's also been able to get his tech going. He has been collecting gas, as you mentioned, versus Wolf not being able to really get that going at the same pace. So Wolf has got a hell of a hill to climb right now. And if you are in Wolf's position, Mr. Black, what is it that you know that you've likely lost? Well, you know that you've lost more than your opponent has. It's a mirror matchup. It's PvP. You know what's likely coming within reason. If you're Wolf, what are your moves to try to salvage the situation that you're currently in?
I pretty much have to 4-gate. That's it. I'm putting down 3 more gateways, and I'm getting gas, but I'm making sure that I have all of my probes on minerals. I'm putting down 3 more gates. I'm getting a probe out, putting a proxy pylon. And as soon as my warp gate research is complete, I am warping in 2 full sets of units, and I'm going to attack. Now, he doesn't know that there's a natural yet, which would even help out even more, because right now he's just sitting on a robo and 1 gateway. Yes, he's building more, but his warp gate research is really late as well because he wasn't getting gas as quickly as his opponent. His opponent's warp gate research has been done for a hot minute. And his window is getting smaller and smaller as it goes because this economy is going to kick in, and he's going to have Robotech, which means if he gets out an Immortal, even if you decide to do a 4-gate and kind of go all in, one Immortal with shield batteries and stuff here and cannons on top of that, I'm not sure he can actually break it. I feel like at this point he lost the game already. But hey, it's LAGTV. Anything
you
can
never
happen.
know.
You just never know.
You just never know here. He is finally able to get rid of that cannon after he had that first Steve go out and do the work from the high ground. He's going to clear that pylon. And as you would imagine, and rightfully so, not even remotely worried about expanding right now. He knows he's got to get to work, get something going, and get to harassing at the very least Gulzy. Just to throw this out here, you know, you're doing 4-gate. How dumb would it be in this scenario to do like a 3-gate with an Oracle? Because if you're wondering, like, do you think that he has cannons behind the mineral line to stop? Like, if you're trying to do economic damage to get yourself back in,
you're not trying to, though.
Is 3 gates?
No.
You're just trying to win immediately. That's the idea.
You have to end because you've lost so many probes,
Gotcha.
and you already know he's got a forge. So even if you can do some damage in the mineral line, it's not really going to matter because the pylon's already there. He can just put a cannon. He'll pull his probes. Plus, he's going to have warp gate research anyway, so he's going to warp in a couple of stalkers, and he's going to negate the majority of damage as it is. And it looks like he is going to be doing, what, a 4-gate, just like what I suggested.
Yep.
I mean, what I would do. The problem is it's extremely late. Like, he didn't even kill the pylon. He just lost 3 stalkers there. Now the shield battery has regenerated the shields, and it's over. I mean, this game is dead. I mean,
that's the game now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think he thought that last volley was going to get it, and the shield battery literally kicked in.
Yep.
At the last pixel.
Yep.
Enough to stop the death of that pylon, and he made the decision that he was going to commit to that pylon to try to get the cannon down before he started kiting the rest of the units, and that's a gamble that just did not pay off, and unfortunately now he is going to lose even more. And really, if this Immortal wanted to, he could win this and walk home and get his shields back, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think at this point, Wolf is basically just on a hope and a prayer. He's going to warp in a couple of zealots. They don't have charge yet. They're going to get picked apart here. And Gulzy, without much of a sweat, in a dual cannon rush, brings home the dub in decisive fashion, Mr. Black.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty... Was that one mistake with Wolf's pulling all those probes, taking a lot of damage, and then Gulzy just immediately macroing out of it, made all the right moves, didn't skip warp gate research, made sure that he got gas. His transition, you could tell he does cannon rushing a lot more frequently because he knows what to do when he doesn't do... when he's not able to end the game, but he also knew he killed so many probes. And when you kill that many probes... As long as you get out a little bit of defense and you get out your robo, there's only so much that your opponent can get. You're not afraid of DTs because you already have cannons out and you have cannons down in your main. So DTs is just null and void. You don't have to worry about that. The only thing you got to worry about is just an all-in 4-gate, and he was prepared for it because he had those cannons and the shield battery up. He had the robo out, and he made all the right plays. Shit, he even went and got charged just on the off chance that he was getting overran by stalkers. All the right things were done by Gulzy, and well, I commend Wolf for giving a good old college try, but just took too much damage from that one cannon down there. So speaking of good old college tries, hit that like button, give us a good old college try, and look at the Star Trek Fleet Command goals down in the bottom right. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Had a lot of feedback in the Discord. Make sure you guys join it. Link will be in the description below. Apparently, getting level 9 is super easy, or Operational Center level 9 is super easy. So we're trying to see if everybody can get to 15. It's a huge, like, just to put it in layman's terms, like just to tell you how much your boys are getting paid for this. All right, when you get to 15, it's like gifting us 50 subscriptions. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's huge. And
it really doesn't take very long to get there. It's we were shocked. Like, when we chose 9, like, when we do these, sometimes we're a little, like, we're trying to do some guesswork based on, like, the type of game it is and, you know, whether we've done, like, something like this before and whatnot. And we try to be, like, you know, we try to go a little under, like, the reasonable for the time that we're giving you guys to participate in this stuff. As it turns out, we grossly underestimated how fast you can get through these levels.
Oh, big
People
time.
were on level 15, I'm not even joking, on the first day.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
it's not like they were grinding this out, you know, pooping at work for long periods of time. I mean, that shit just happened quick. So definitely easy to do. And if you were ever looking to have like a high impact for low period of time
This is
for
it.
supporting on the channel, this is a really great opportunity. Of all the ones we've done recently, this is definitely like a high priority target for you if that's kind of how you're hoping to support the channel.
For sure. And the last thing is we have 232 of you guys that actually, there's 243 that actually installed the game. We actually get paid for installs as well, and it's available on mobile and PC. It caps out at 309, so if you haven't had an opportunity to check out Star Trek Fleet Command, link will be in the description below. Thank you so much, guys. Hit the like button, and we will see you all on the next one. Peace out.